Have you struggled with your pitch? Even I did. But eventually, I learned to shift my scale from C sharp to D sharp. And in this video, that's exactly what I'm going to share with all of you. So, you can also find your own pitch and sing effortlessly. Hello friends. Today we are going to talk about something every beginner faces when he or she starts learning classical music. Which pitch should I sing in? Well, when you start learning, it's natural to feel confused about your pitch. You might hear the things like male singers often sing in C sharp, that is Kali tone, or D sharp, Safed do. Female singers often sing in A flat, Black 4, Kali 4, or B flat, Black 5, or Kali 5. And if you listen to different artists, well, it's again very confusing because you may notice that they sing in many different pitches. So, for example, if you listen to Gundecha Brothers, the Drupad exponents, they sing in C. Pandit Jasraj ji, Pandit Ajay Chakraborty ji, they sing in C sharp. Uday Bhawalkar ji, another Drupad exponent, who sings in D. Ulhas Kashalkar ji, a Khyal exponent, who sings in D sharp. Now, some artists like Jayatheerth Mevundi or even young maestros like Bhagyashree Marathe or Aniruddh Aithal, they sing in E. Old Natyasangeet, if you listen to the recordings, those artists, they used to sing in F. So much, like so broad scale, like, but the point is, you can choose any pitch that feels comfortable for your voice. But to master that, you need time and practice. Let me share my story. When I first started, I copied different artists. I tried to match their pitch and even their tonal quality as well. The result, when I tried to sing on my own, it was chaotic. No consistency, no discipline, random pitches everywhere. Later, I learnt about practicing one single scale continuously or consistently. So I chose C sharp, which is generally recommended for male singers. But even then, reaching the lower octave Ma and upper octave Ga, it felt difficult in that pitch as well. With regular practice, I could finally sing from lower Pa to upper Ma, upper octave Ma. Then my teacher shifted my pitch to D and later to D sharp. At first, I thought I will never be able to do this while singing the high notes. So, high notes they produce strain on my throat, and surprisingly, singing lower notes was also challenging. But then, what helped me? Well, mastering the airflow, learning to relax the vocal cords, these two things they helped me a lot. Now, the techniques like pranayam and meditation they also made a huge difference in my singing. So finally, I started singing from C sharp to D sharp. Now, mostly I sing in D sharp, but I feel most comfortable in D. I can also sing in C, C sharp if needed, but it takes more patience to maintain the low octave range or especially produce all the notes or whatever, all the phrases every time in that particular pitch. Generally, we can stick to one particular pitch, but then we can change it based on different techniques. So here are some key learnings for mastering your pitch. How can you shift into a different pitch like I did from C sharp to D sharp? First, most important, Do not strain your voice while singing the higher notes. Airflow mastery is very essential. Pranayama and meditation can help you there. It has helped me. Second one is practicing long notes and lower notes like the Kharaj Riyaz. Actually, Kharaj or lower note Riyaz, it clears the vocal cords. That is my observation as well, and it improves the higher pitch. So let me show you how to do that practice of singing the lower notes. Okay, I will play the Tanpura. So this is right now in the D sharp, but I will show you how to practice the lower notes. So we have to sing the long notes like sa, ni, dha, ma, ga, re, sa, sa. Likewise, we have to go down and sing the lower and lower notes. Second is flexibility of vocal cords is also very crucial. So for that, practicing the sustained notes like long notes is very essential, but from the beginning we may not be able to do it. So how we will do it? We have to do it gradually, increase the distance or as long as we can do it. So first we'll start with the say 2 beats. So like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Likewise, we can keep the beat count, and first we will sing only for say 2 beats. Sa, re, ga, ma. Okay. Then we can increase four counts. Sa, re, ga. Then 8 counts. Sa, re. Likewise, and then even 12 counts or more than that. So gradually we can sing all the notes like in middle octave. First we can start with the middle octave and then like say lower or higher octave in the similar manner. This helps to clear the vocal cords. We can also sing some basic alankars like sa sa re re ga ga ma ma pa pa dha dha ni re sa ni re dha dha pa pa ma ma ga ga re re sa or sa re ga ma pa ni dha ni sa or sa re ga ma pa dha sa re ga ma pa dha. So we can sing these alankars in sargam and akar. Gradually our voice or the vocal cords they start becoming very adaptable and flexible as well. So I would say 30 minutes per day this kind of riyaz we can do, and you can observe noticeable improvement in a month's time. Now for the higher notes or the lower notes, so my range is suppose only up to lower g or like say higher g, sorry lower p and then higher g in particular scale. Then how do we reach the higher or the lower notes, and how do we expand our pitch or the scale of like the total, say how many octaves we can sing? So for that there is one technique which I have found very useful. So initially, suppose we can only reach up to the higher re or g. Then say g, we want to hit the g, upper g. Then initially we can just go and touch that note. Slowly go touch it. Gradually touch it. And then increase the duration of that particular note which we are not able to sing it. Same we can do for the lower note as well. Let me try to show you one demo. Sa re ga ma pa dha ni sa re ga ga. So if suppose I am facing challenges to hit the g, okay, then what I will do? Sa re ga ma pa dha ni sa re ga re sa ni ra pa ma ga re sa. So I'm just touching that g slightly and then coming down. Gradually we have to increase that span of touching. So sa re ga ma pa dha ni sa re ga re sa ni ra pa ma ga re sa. Sa re ga ma pa dha ni sa re ga re sa ni ra pa ma ga re sa. So did you observe? I increase the span of touching that g slowly, one after the other. That is how we can also do it for the lower notes. So that is one technique to expand our range of the voice. Then we have to experiment with our voice. Do not blindly copy any teacher or any other singers. Choose a pitch suitable for you and stick to it for a while. Do regular practice in that particular pitch. Like I told you, like say 30 minutes every day, you yourself will observe the difference in your voice within a month's time. I would also like to share a video by Anol Chatterjee, who is disciple of Pandit Ajay Chakraborty ji, where he has shared very useful exercises and techniques to sing higher notes and also master your pitch. So you can definitely check that video. I'm giving the link in the description below. Now, while doing all this, like trying all these different techniques, how do you know that you are improving? So let me share you some of the indicators or the signs which can tell you whether you are on the right track or not. First is smoothness in your voice. So you will start feeling that smoothness. Your voice will be less rough. Also, it will not be shaky. If initially there is some shakiness in your voice, it will gradually reduce if you practice these techniques regularly. Second one is what we can call like a freedom in your voice. So it will reduce the nasal tone, your strain on your throat or any surrounding region. It will reduce gradually, especially when you are singing the higher notes or even the lower notes. You will not feel strain on your voice. Then third one is ability to hold the notes or sustain the notes for the longer time. We practice it, right? Two beats or two counts, four counts, eight counts. Likewise, we will be able to stay long for longer time on particular note, especially in the lower on the lower octave side and on the higher octave side as well. That is the third indicator. Fourth is expanded vocal range. So you can also see that your range, how many octaves you can sing, it starts expanding. We can aim for the 2 octave or even like 2.5 octave, but at least 2 octave is very good. So we can aim for that. So these are some of the indicators of improvement. So at the end, remember, your pitch is not the most important thing in the beginning. Higher pitches, they sound nice, but many artists have performed beautifully in lower pitches as well. Once you master the airflow, switching between the pitches, it becomes easy. Even Pandit Jasraj, I remember, he used to sing in C sharp across 3 octaves at the age of 85 as well. So, focus on the technique first, pitch later. Experiment, practice, enjoy the singing. That's it for the today's video. Keep practicing, keep learning, and most importantly, keep singing. See you soon in the next video. Bye bye.